I struggled with balancing my work, my family, and my fitness.
David helped me sort all that out.
I lost 35 pounds.
I've lost a total of 80 pounds.
I lost over 30 pounds.
I've lost over 90 pounds, and I have a whole new outlook on life.
But David and Kate have truly changed my life.
Getting motivated is easy when you're excited, but staying motivated is the challenge. What I've learned is that motivation has to come from within you. Most people make the mistake of looking for motivation at things around them, what's happening in their day, what's happening with the people around them. But motivation has to come from within. Either you want to change, you want to get healthier, and you want it bad enough that you're going to stick with it, or you don't. It's as simple as that. In this video, we're going to talk about staying motivated. I'm going to give you 5 ways to get yourself motivated and stay there. Now, if you're not in our Clean Eating Challenge, this is just one of the daily videos that I've made for our Clean Eating Challenge members. In the Clean Eating Challenge, you'll get a free 14-day meal plan, grocery list, private support group, and daily videos. At the end of this video, I'll share with you how you can join in on the next Clean Eating Challenge. Now, the truth is, there's lots of busy people out there. People seem to always have more than they can handle, right? It's like between work and school and kids and relationships. I can't remember the last time someone said, "Oh, I have plenty of time to do everything I need in my day." It's usually the opposite. They wear that busyness on them like a badge of honor. So being busy or not being busy isn't really the issue. If you want to change and you want to have that motivation, something inside of you has to change, right? Your outside circumstances aren't really going to change, but something inside of you has to change. If you think about when I started P90X, you probably didn't know this, when I started my transformation with P90X, the first time, well, let me back up. My wife told me, try this P90X. We had a good friend of ours recommend it to us. I went and bought all the equipment. I bought the workouts. I bought everything. Set it all up in my living room, ready to go. I made it 20 minutes into the first workout, and it was chest and back. I was decline push-ups, and I got nauseous, and I just couldn't keep up with it, and I turned it off, and I said, this is stupid. There's no way anybody could keep up with this. It's impossible. And I turned it off, and it sat in the closet for 1.5 years. Now, standing here before you today, I have now been doing P90X and programs just like it for 3.5 years. I've become a coach. I've built a team of coaches of over 1,500 coaches, and I'm teaching people every day. It's what I do full time. I get paid to do this. So let me ask you this question. How in the heck did I go from being the guy who couldn't even complete it once to now being the guy who's been doing it for 3.5 years straight? Do you think I've just stayed motivated this entire time? And if not, how did I get myself motivated when I was losing motivation? Okay, I'm gonna explain to you how I did that, but first I have to walk you through the 5 ways to get motivated. So when you're ready to make a big change in your life, usually it's one of 2 things that are helping you want to change. And it's either, you may have heard the quote, pain pushes you until vision pulls you. I had the pain of being so overweight, having lack of energy, and just feeling like crap. I had such that pain that I wanted to change. My back was up against the wall so badly that caused me to change. Are you at that point yet? I know I'm at a point where I don't have that pain anymore. Now it's more the vision of how many people can I help. That's what helps me to stay motivated right now. But let's go back to the beginning. This may be where you're at, somewhere in here, is you may have that pain of why you want to change, okay? And here's the 5 ways to change, or 5 ways to stay motivated. Number 1, you have to decide to get motivated, okay? You motivate you. No one can motivate you. The truth is, no one can motivate you. Motivation is something that comes from within. And you have to make the decision to get motivated. So the first thing you got to do is you have to be aware of when you're lacking motivation and when it's time to get remotivated. And there's a lot of different things you can do to get yourself motivated. Sometimes it's something big, like number 2 is reconnecting with your why. Sometimes you just have to really dig deep and go, why do I want to change? Why did I get started on this in the first place? You have to remind yourself of your goals, but also what's motivating you to reach those goals. I've got a 14-year-old son who is keeps telling me he's gonna start, P90X3 again or T25, and I'm like, oh, cool. So why do you want to do it? He's like, I want to get a 6-pack for summer. And then 2 days later, he's not working out, right? He doesn't have a strong enough reason, right? Just getting a 6-pack is not a strong enough reason. Okay, he's also 14, but is a good example. So reconnect with your why. Okay, that's what I do, and I've said it in prior videos. Day 60 of P90X, I wanted to quit. I had to hang up a sign on my mirror that said, I'm going to eat healthy and work out today, because I know it'll make me be a better father, a better husband, a better friend, right? So sometimes you need that reminder. But so other times you don't need a big reminder of why you're doing this. You just got to get out of your head. Sometimes it's just a matter of putting on some upbeat music. Grab that playlist that motivates you and just press play on that, and then get up and go do your workout, or get up and go grocery shopping, or go prepare your meals. So sometimes it's something big, sometimes it's something small. But third way to get motivated or stay motivated is to build upon small victories. Okay, so what are some of the small victories? You may have the ultimate goal of losing 30 pounds, and you may, ultimately that may be your number one, but what are some small victories you can find along the way? Do you have more energy in the mornings now? Do you have better digestion? Are you more regular? Are you doing better in your workouts? Are you getting stronger? Are your clothes fitting better? Right? Start looking at those victories. Or let me give you another example. So your goal is to eat clean 6.5 days a week. If you fall short and you miss a couple days, you're probably likely to beat yourself up for it, right? Probably likely to think that you're failing. But if you've eaten clean, 4 out of the last 6 days, that's a victory, especially if that's a big improvement over where you're at in the past. So I want you to look for those small victories and then build upon them, okay? I track in my workouts. Actually, I track right now. I'm tracking every day. Did I follow my nutrition plan or not? And did I follow my workout plan or not? And right now I have some aggressive goals. I'm working to get down to 6% body fat. And last week I didn't follow my nutrition plan every single day. I didn't track my food the way I wanted to. But I looked at it and I said, you know what, I'm making improvements. I started looking at, where are my victories? And then I build upon those. And this week I'm striving for better. Okay? So another one is, number 4, is to show gratitude. Okay? There's some of you in this group who have already made incredible progress. You've lost 30 pounds, 40 pounds. You've increased your lifespan dramatically. You live in a free country where you have access to so much incredible food, healthy foods. You have choices. There's so much to be thankful for. Yet, when we fall short a little bit, we start beating ourselves up. We start feeling down, right? Or something happens at work and we start feeling down. So one of the easiest ways to pick yourself up is to think of the things you're thankful for, and then to show gratitude to others as well. And this kind of leads into the next one, number 5. But an easy way to show gratitude is get into our group. You're a part of a team now. You're not on your own anymore. But get into the group. Show gratitude for the people that are in there posting, sharing, information. There's a lot of people making progress in there, sharing recipes and motivation. Get in there and tell them thanks. Show gratitude to the positive people in your life. But look at how much you have in your life, how abundantly you live compared to many other people across the world, and then make that list of what you're thankful for, and then express it. Right? It seems like that for us as humans, we default to always looking for the things we lack and the things that we want, and we look right past all the things that we already have, the accomplishments, the relationships. And so, like I said, if you're looking for something, another easy way, which leads into number 5. Get into our support group and encourage others, okay? If you're going to get in there to show gratitude, that's great. Another way is just to get in there and show encouragement. One of the easiest ways to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer up somebody else. You know, as a coach, so actually let me go back to how I succeeded with P90X to get to where I am. A year and a half after I turned off P90X and threw it in the closet, I was online one night on bodybuilding.com. I came across a guy who had completed P90X, and it turns out he was a Beachbody coach. He's also a sergeant with the LAPD. He became my coach. And connecting to his support group every day, I got encouragement. I got motivation. I started commenting, encouraging others, right? Like telling them, good job. You know, he shared with me what to eat. And then I looked for those small victories, tracking my progress. And little by little, I stuck with it. And, you know, when I had all that self-doubt, I would just, you know, put it aside. Push that self-doubt aside, all those self-defeating thoughts. I just push them aside. And now what keeps me motivated is helping others. Is helping you. It's paying it forward. You know, every time each one of you posts in the group some progress you've made, I love it. And even when you post something you're discouraged about, I love it too, because it's a challenge for me to help you. I thrive on that. I've helped, you know, you may think that you're alone in your situation, that you're the only one that has the problem you do, but I guarantee you there are people just like you in our group who've been through what you've been through. And I guarantee you I've helped people through similar situations that you're in. So, you know, be a part of the group, participate, get in there to share what's going on with your life, but also to encourage others, show gratitude. And I guarantee you, you're going to feel more motivated, and you're going to be more likely to stick with your goals. So, last analogy, and then I'm going to give you a little assignment. So, think of yourself like your own football coach, okay? Because again, it goes back to motivating yourself. What kind of football coach, how successful would a football coach be if he was like, hey team, you know, I guess you guys are doing okay. I don't know if you're going to be successful and to win this, but, you know, just keep trying and stick it out and see how it goes. And, you know, if it doesn't go too well, we can just quit, okay? Now, the analogy I'm making is the way we talk to ourselves, the way you talk to yourself. Do you find yourself saying those sort of things to yourself? Like, yeah, I'm trying. No, I'm trying this clean eating thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick with it. Or, you know, nothing's ever worked for me in the past. I'm not sure if I can succeed. Okay? A football coach wouldn't talk like that to their team. And I want you to be your own football coach. And I want you to change the way you talk to yourself. Okay? So your assignment this week is to look for, I want you to catch yourself 3 different times using self-defeating language or self-defeating thoughts with yourself. I want you to find those 3 things, 3 different things in 3 different ways where you're talking down to yourself, you're talking negatively, and then I want you to flip it around to the opposite of that and make a positive affirmation. Okay, so let me give you an example. If you catch yourself saying, gosh, I just struggle with nutrition. I've always struggled with it. I'm never going to be good at it. I want you to change that around to something positive and say, you know what? In the past I struggled with nutrition, but now I'm getting more focused. Now I care enough about myself to learn nutrition. I am getting good with nutrition. I've got a coach who's helping me. I've got all the information that I need right in front of me. I've got these videos. I've got access to books. Everything I need is right in front of me. I'm getting better with nutrition. I'm not struggling anymore. I'm learning, okay? So there's your assignment, and there's your 5 ways to get motivated. Remember, no one can motivate you. You have to decide to get motivated. Motivation comes from within. You can use these 5 steps to get there. For those of you who are not in the Clean Eating Challenge yet, but you would like to, I'll put a link in the description of this video, which will take you to my website on symbioticfitness.com, and you can apply to get into the next group. Like I said, it's totally free, but we have limited spaces each month. My wife and I work with a limited number of people. So hopefully we'll see you in the next group. Take care.
David and Kate helped me with support. They kept me on track. They made me feel like I wasn't doing this alone.
I feel many years younger.
I feel confident.
I totally gained my confidence back.
I feel like I can do anything.
David and Kate can help you because they've both been there.